Hey, it's the start of a new week. I'm obviously not in the hangar. My daughter does not want to be on film, so it's just me. We are the lucky recipients of going to an air show featuring a bunch of warbirds. As a matter of fact, night mission will be there. There's a DC-3. Really don't know what else there is, but I'm quite excited, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some cool stuff. In a side note, my daughter and I were traveling the other day, and of course when I got into Texas, as you can imagine, my truck was covered with bugs. We went into a store to get something and came back out and saw a dragonfly, which I really appreciate dragonflies. And it was sitting in my grill, and I felt really bad because dragonflies are cool. So I went to pull it out, and the thing was alive, and it flew onto my daughter, and she got all nervous because something I did not know. A couple of things. One is that they can bite when they feel threatened. Had no idea. And the other thing is, this particular type of dragonfly is on the endangered species list. So we were excited that he, A, was not dead, and B, that I pulled him out so that he could go on and live a longer life. Anyway, we'll see you at the air show. So we're here at Tyler, Texas, and there's the CAF's Invader Squadron tent. There's lots of stuff here. This is pretty cool. Okay, we're out here in the, we'll call them the pits, but check these things out. That's I think it's a MiG-17, could be a 15. I'm not really sure of the difference. But off there in the background is night mission, the A-26 Invader, out of the Fort Worth Vintage Flying Museum. We're going to walk over there. Yeah, that is a MiG-17, MiG-17F. And there's Cousin Steve talking it up. So now we're headed over to, I think it's a TA-4J, TA-4F Skyhawk. I think they're so cool, and it's, what's amazing is it's so small compared to some of the other types, but it's really loud. Loud is cool. So here's another view of the Sky Raider out of Houston. They're going to do a demonstration here in a bit. Here's a Beech 18 in Navy colors. I understand it's actually a C-48, just a different version, but they're getting ready to jump these paratroopers out over the airfield. So that'll be cool. So here in the pits, there's 3 P-51 Mustangs, an L-39, and then this looks like a bunch of static aircraft. The paratroopers are getting ready to jump. Have fun.
Thanks, see you again.
Okay. Looks like another MiG-17. There's an F-104, T-37. There's an F-100, F-4 Phantom, FJ-4. There's a T2, T-33, the Phantom there, F-100, a Huey, an F-111, there's an F-105, there's a A4 Skyhawk in the background, and there is a, I think it's what they call an 85 Sky Raider. There's the B-25 Devil Dog. So we got a great feed, some queso, some chips, some chicken and beef and all the fixings. Over in the corner over there they have beer and wine. We got a really good view of the flight line, so this is really, really cool.
We have jumpers away. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a recording of Edward R. Murrow from shortwave radio, live during World War II in Operation Market Garden. The men and women you see jumping here today are jumping the same style parachutes that were used in World War II. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look to your left. I want you to look to your right. I want to look to you behind you. There may or may not be a World War II veteran in this crowd. They're becoming harder and harder to find anymore. There may be a Korean War veteran with you. There's certainly a Vietnam era veteran, and certainly an Iraq and Afghanistan war veteran here. And ladies and gentlemen, it's those people, those that stood up and said, I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that gave us the right and freedom to be here today. The right was given to us by God. The freedom is provided by the patriot and the soldier. So ladies and gentlemen, I would ask you to stand up and give a round of applause to all the veterans here and those who are still every day protecting our freedom. Now they can still hear you at 1,000 feet, ladies and gentlemen, so give them a big round of applause. The men and women of the Liberty Jump Team. Mission Gold Guard. When we're shooting past the C-47, boy, that's a beautiful turn right there. Did that here, yeah. Group construction, hobbies, Southside Bay.
Goes the B-25 departing. They sure have a distinctive sound.
16 B-25s, the size of this aircraft here, took off the young men who climbed into these B-25s all over, whether it was the, in this case, the Devil Dog, it was in the Pacific Theater.
So I'm sitting here at the air show and just got word I get to fly in night mission on the way back to Fort Worth. That's amazing.
Better known as Vamping. On the right, the Vampire. Steel in the wings and in the two tails. But that center egg shape, that's all wood. Kind of incredible when you think about that. Back in the 40s, that was the go-to in order to put this first jet together that was going 500 miles an hour. Pretty impressive. Coming up right here at 600 miles an hour. See him.
have a
It does have a range of 700 miles.
formation demonstration team.
2,000 pounds.
Looks like a bunch of RVs.
Takeoff weight of double that.
The A4.
Right, great photo opportunity here. This is going to stay.
There goes night mission on the takeoff roll.
This twin-engine medium bomber was developed from the Douglas A-20 Havoc. It was designated the A-26 B and C from 1942 to 1948. From the right, the A-26 night mission. With a maximum speed of 365 mile an hour at 308 knots, a range of 1,400 miles, here is the night mission. You can carry 4,000 in the internal bomb bay and 2,000 pounds of As they get the formation lined up, you'll see the smoke come on, the lights come on, as they present the afterfang. At Show Center, here is the KC flight demonstration, pyramid formation, the flash bonds.
All right, well, I'm here with Cousin Steve, and I've been invited to fly to Fort Worth on an A-26. Devil Dog is taking off, taxiing out. This is going to be exciting. Well, I'm in night mission. The pilot just arrived. Everybody else is over at the restroom for draining the tanks, and then we'll get started and get out of here. So stand by. I'm excited.
Let's do a before start.
Okay, no scissors?
I did not look at them. Indy, can you double check those nose gear scissors? Make sure that they're connected and the nut's on and it's pinned.
All right, back to the brakes. Chocks,
Move left.
removed. Right. Gear pins,
They are removed.
hydraulic quantity. Checked. Checked. Hydraulic snake gauges,
They're checked.
emergency landing gear handle.
Checked. I'm sorry, it's up.
All right. And emergency brake pressure.
It is checked.
Generators,
On.
battery switches,
On.
canopy emergency releases. I got 4 pins and 2 bars.
I got 3 and 1 up there and safety.
All right. And emergency hydraulic valve,
System.
crossfeed,
Off.
and fuel selector,
Main.
flaps.
These are the flaps. Coming 15. Flaps come down, guys. We have a bunch of people. I always try to get them in the lanes. You might be sitting right there.
We've had people around here all
615.
Make sure.
Caterpillar.
Props, throttles,
Correct.
boost pumps,
Off.
and landing gear handle.
Down.
Carb heat,
Hold.
hydraulic hand pump,
Start.
flight controls.
Okay, watch your headset.
Thank you.
Brake correct.
Excellent. And emergency air brake,
Release safety.
avionics master,
Off.
circuit breakers,
And you're checked in left.
manifold pressure.
We've got 29 3/4 inch.
So there's about
correction here. And instruments. Bill, you want to walk by? A little more to go. Oh, sure did.
It's always good to do on the ground when nothing's running. You hear them. Never hurts. Say that one last thing.
Instruments.
They are
Present and accounted for.
set.
And before start is complete.
Thank you, sir. So starting engines check.
Yeah, do we have a fire guard?
Indy's doing it.
Okay, very good. Fire guard?
Posted.
Props?
They're clear.
And clear on the right. Master ignition?
It's on.
Batteries?
They are on.
Fire warning system?
Tested.
Main boost pumps?
We'll start the left first.
Okay.
And we're good on that.
Okay. And you want low for the
Yeah, we
this,
can go
correct? Okay.
Okay, when I say the word mixture, I want you to push this all the way up.
So,
You know what? Let's start the right one first. Makes it easier for you.
okay. And this one just one knob.
So that goes one knob width forward. Check. When I say, okay, here we go.
Go.
So I'm going to bump them through first, about 9 blades, and then I'll try to start it. Okay. Okay, clear right.
And you are clear right.
I'm going to bump the left one. Okay, boost pumps on. Good, starting the right. Ready?
And you're clear right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Steve and Steve are up on the airplane having a post-flight briefing. That was pretty amazing. Glad I had the opportunity.